Here I am in the subway, about to take the train over to see Namman over by 36th Street, and we're going to the Koch warehouse, comic warehouse after that. It's been quite a few delays, so it's going to be a bit later than I thought, but stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. All right, here we are at Koch's. Here I am with the great Namman, the draw man, and we're taking our lives in our own hands here and going into Koch's and seeing what we can find. So check in soon to see what goodies we come out of here with Namman. Here's one of the dollar aisles here at Koch's, and they just go on forever. It's endless stuff here. All right, the hunt continues. And here we see Namman digging through, trying to find those Atlas seaboards and Iron Man, and he's like lamenting because he only has so much room that he can take stuff back to Washington. But you hear the whimpering? You hear that? But this place has been totally awesome. I mean, I think a lifetime we couldn't go through all this stuff now, man.
Oh my gosh, Captain Marvel.
You see
Captain
what I mean?
Marvel.
You see, look at that. You see what's happening here? So this has been an amazing experience. If you're in the area, I would highly recommend it. It's not for the faint of heart. There is a very kind of unique organization here, shall we say. So be ready to just spend hours and hours digging around but I found some really good stuff for, I mean, really cheap. So definitely worth your time and effort. All right, look, there you go. There's Namman again. All right, we got to go soon, Namman. We got to go soon.
The red cover right there. Red cover.
All right, I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to see if I can pull this guy through the exit and get him back home in one piece. Because, you know, he's just wants to stay here all day, and he has to get back to his family as well.
Oh, look at that door.
Rayman, door. Yeah. So, okay, shut off for now. We'll probably wrap it up here. Well, greetings for color fans, and welcome back to another Metarog, New York area haul here. Had, I think, last week the Clifton show, and as you can see from the preceding clips, actually, there were several of them. Namman, a comic bookworm, and I went to the Koch's Comic Warehouse, someplace that I'd wanted to go for decades. I remember seeing ads for Koch's in either comics or fanzines for, you know, way back when. He used to have a catalog. So I've been wanting to go there, and even though I've been here almost a month, I wanted to, to wait till Namman was coming. I knew he was coming here in February, and as you can see, we actually made it. And boy, what a place that was. Quite an experience. We met Why Not Art there, Tony, another YouTuber and Instagrammer, and we hope to, he and I will hopefully be getting together at some point in the future, as he lives in Jersey as well. But I'm just going to show you what I picked up over there. I will leave a link to Namman's channel, The Comic Bookworm, and you'll see eventually the stuff that he picked up, and he's going to have a much more extensive tour of it than I did. I just did a few aisles and clips of him picking stuff up. So Mr. Koch had various areas in there. We kind of focused on the $2 bin areas because those were where a collection was, and there were a lot of Bronze Age comics and a few Silver Age comics. And also he had another Silver Age area in another aisle, which I also went looking for. But I'm not going to get into too much detail because it's just going to go on and on if I go blow by blow. So these averaged out to about $1.50. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you exactly individually, but except for a few that I'll tell you, that I was just astonished how cheap they were. So this is the Pence copy of Doctor Strange number 49. This was missing in my run. I think I'm only missing 2 or 3 now to complete this the Bronze Age, Copper Age / Copper Age set. And this one here I found also in that $2 area. Boy Commanders number 1. Reprints, I believe, they're stories from Detective Comics from back in the 40s. Again, those were, in the cheaper bin. Here's a Ghost Manor, number 48. I'm a big fan of these Charlton horror anthologies. And here's Ghostly Tales number 73. I'm a big fan of the gentleman who did this art down here, Kim Sam-ho. And he does the interior, one interior story as well. Captain Canuck number 8. These are the Canadian comics, and I've been finding them for some reason over here. So I figured, why not? I'll try to complete the set. I'm probably about halfway there. And there is number 4, I do believe. Yes, right there. Again, these are the bags I found them in. I cleaned them up a little bit, but they're obviously not the best bags. I will be rebagging this when I get back to Florida. Ghostly Tales number 100. Another Kim Sam-ho story in there. So I picked that up. And this was part of a run that I'm trying to complete. I'm only a few away. Midnight Tales number 17. Really whimsical cover there. I showed all these in my Tuesday live stream too, so if you saw that, you might want to skip this part. Ghostly Tales number, 148 here. Little transformation cover. Again, these were all part of that $2 bin part. And Ghost of Dr. Graves number 32. Just a fabulous cover there. Love that design concept. Here's Manhunter 2070. Again, I'm completing the run here of this story. This is obviously from the 60s, or very early 70s. But I wanted to read this story because I do have the first and third parts of the story. I didn't have this one, just a second. And this was a heck of a find, I thought. Mystic Comics. It's not actually comic. It's actually one of the British publications. As you can see, I think that's a 1 shilling there. Number 51. And this reprints mostly Marvel stories, monster stories from the 50s. But as you can see there, that published by L. Miller. So this was, again, only came out in UK, I believe. And inside it is black and white. That is the back of a comic. I'm sorry I didn't really organize these well, but that is Midnight Tales number 14. Again, I love this with these Wayne Howard covers, and the stories inside are pretty cool as well. Again, I'm only missing, I think, 13, and I forgot the other one. This was a heck of a find, in my opinion. Haunted Love number 8. This also has a Kim Sam-ho cover, story inside. Don Newton painted cover. Shout out to Michael Night Tiger Smith here, because he's a big Don Newton fan. Beautiful cover and great interior stories as well. Pretty good interior stories, shall we say. I can't believe I found this for, again, for a couple bucks. Plus, minus 30%, so it was really about $1.50 or so. So, again, this was all part of that Koch find. And Captain Canuck number 2. Now, he had a bunch of magazines. I didn't even go into the comic magazines area, but he had the cheaper areas. And this one was in the $3 magazine bin. And again, minus 30%. Plus, he even reduced it, Mr. Koch, further than that. So it came out to like $2. Hulk number 13. Really happy to find the Super Boxers. Big fan of Ron Wilson. John Byrne wrote this. Excellent graphic novel. Number 8 here. And again, that was in that 3, which came out to about 2. And this was in the dollar comic book section. Raj 2000. Again, Byrne here. Probably all the stories from E-Man, plus the first story that he wrote, which was in a fanzine. I don't remember the name of it. Black and white interiors, but beautiful wraparound cover. So yeah, for less than $1, yeah. And again, thank you for Tony, Why Not Art. He found this one for me. I love the promos and giveaways and so forth. This is not one of those, but it's kind of a strange publication that I've never read before. And plus, I think it just ties into an Invasion Earth event they had way back when. And it's just an odd format that I just enjoy. It's still sealed up, but I'm going to break it open. And 2 more. These were the giveaways that I found from, oldies. Mighty Atom, story that's Ready Kilowatt. Again, love these kinds of promos. This is from Central Main Power. Really cool. Can't wait to read that one. And really stoked to find this one, The Hidden Crew. United States Air Force, a recruiting comic, I do believe, because back here, as you can see, it says John F. Wood, USAF Recruiting Office, right there in Brooklyn. The Koch's comic warehouse is in Brooklyn. I believe the Brooklyn Naval Yards, or I don't think they're called that there anymore, but over by the water there in Brooklyn. So really cool to have Namman there with me and to meet Mr. Koch and be able to go through that incredible, just voluminous warehouse of comics. I'll definitely will be back there next month and see what else I can find when I have time. All right, buddy, I hope you enjoyed that. What can I say except thank you for all your support and for watching my vids. I'm, just really honored that you find the time to share these vids with, that I can share them with you and that you are watching them. All right, buddy, be kind to each other, be blessed, and be back. Bye.